Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video we are going to see the 10 essential Python programs using the regular expressions. Okay, now those who don't know what are the regular expressions, so the regular expressions are a powerful tool for pattern matching, searching, substitution and manipulating strings based on the specific patterns. So in regular expressions what we do, we just give a pattern, okay, and based on that pattern, okay, we matches our string to it. Okay, so we finds those pattern in our string, and if they are present, then well and good, then it will give you true, false, or whatever you want to do, you can do it. Okay, so basically they are used for the, as I have told you, matching, pattern matching, for searching, for substituting, for manipulating. You can simply say for manipulating the strings. Okay, so we have 10 such useful expressions which are very needful. So now let's just start with the first one. Now, to use the regular expression, you have to import a library which is named as RE, which stands for regular expression. Okay. Then, in this particular code, what I have done, I have defined a function. Okay, for basically email validation. We are going to check that that particular string is an email or not. Okay, so I've named the function as a validate underscore email. Then I'm taking a parameter for the email. Okay, and the name of the parameter is also email. Then I'm taking a parent pattern object, and in that object I'm specifying my regular expression. Okay, now what is a regular expression? So it is a combination of meta characters and escape characters. Okay, and there are some special character classes also, which we'll see. Okay, so for creating a regular expression, you have to use the single quote or the double quote, and then before the starting of the single quote or double quote, you have to just put a R. Okay, so R will define that it is a regular expression, but remember that there will be no space between the R and that single quote. Okay, then now look at this particular expression. This expression is for validating an email, to check that that particular string is email or not. Okay, so what is the format of email? That first it should have characters. Okay, then it should have at the rate, then again some characters. Okay, means the name of the mail, Gmail, Hotmail, whatever the mail. Okay, then dot, and then there should be at the end there should be com. Okay, so this is a pattern, a simple pattern of the email. Okay, and then it should include numbers also. I mean, suppose the first part can include numbers also. So this is a simple part, simple thing. So based on that, as we know that this is a normal expression of an email, so what we are going to do, we are specifying a scatter symbol. Now this scatter symbol is for specifying that this should start with this particular, okay, character class. Okay, means this is specifying that the beginning of the expression should be this. Okay, now what is this? The marked path, the marked characters. So the marked characters are, as you can see, they are starting from a square braces and ending with a square braces. So these marked characters are called as character class. So whenever you put anything inside a square braces, so they become a character class. Means they are defined, any one of these will be there. If any one of these characters or digits is there, so then it is a proper thing, means then is it correct. So what we have defined inside this square braces, I have defined a smaller case a to z, then uppercase a to z, and then digits from 0 to 9. Okay, this we have defined. Then we can keep underscore also, we can keep a dot also. Okay, we can keep a plus symbol also. Now this is our first character class. So the beginning of our the expression will be this. Then we have use the plus symbol, and then we are mentioning that there should be a at the rate also. Okay, then after the at the rate, again we are putting the same thing, but without the underscores and without the dot. Now this is also specifying this character class is doing the same thing. A small case characters from a to z, uppercase characters from a to z, and digits from 0 to 9 it will include. Then again we are using the plus, then after that there should be a dot, and after the dot again we can take digits from a to smaller case a to z, uppercase a to z, and digits from 0 to 9. Okay, plus this dollar symbol. This dollar symbols, now it is used for the ending of the expression. So our ending of the expression must keep this, and our starting of the expression must have this. Okay, so if this is the thing, and in the middle portion, if we are finding the at the rate and the name, if we are finding this pattern in our email, so then it will be a true email. Okay, means then it will be a correct email format. Then after the pattern, after the expression we have done with the expression, then we are returning, okay, re.match. Then we are using a match method. It is a method present in the re library which is used to match, okay, with the pattern and with your email, means whatever the value it is. So we are using this match method and we are putting our pattern. So from this pattern, if anything is matched, okay, in our email, and email output we have taken here, okay, test@example.com. So if anything matches in this pattern from this email, so what we will do, we will print a boolean value. So for printing a boolean value, we have keep inside the boolean function. Okay, now we are just simply printing our function validate underscore email by taking this input as email as an argument, and so now this will give you true because it is satisfying. It is starting from characters, then at the rate, then example, and then .com is there, so it is satisfying, so we are getting true. Okay, now in the second code, that is for finding all the digits in a string. Okay, suppose if you have a string which has digits in it and you want to find all the digits from that string, so what you can do, you can use the method find all which is present in this re library. Okay, now for finding all the integers present in the re library, you have to use this expression. Okay, so this find all takes two parameters. First, the expression what you want to find, and then from what you want to find, means from which string you want to find, so you have to mention that also. So I want to find expression which is including all the digits from 0 to 9. So this \d is equal to, it means you can say is equivalent to this character class 0-9, means between 0 to 9 any digit which is present over there. So you can find that, and then from this text we are going to find it and we will print these digits. So we'll get 2, 5 and 8. Okay, so there are 2 apples, 5 bananas and 8 oranges. So we are finding 2, 5 and 8. Let's move to the next code, that is for extracting URLs from a string. Okay, now first of all we have a text with us, in that there is a URL that we know. Okay, then again we'll use the find all method. Now we know that find all method takes two parameters, and we have to specify the expression which we want to find. So now see this expression http. Okay, this should be the starting, then s and question mark, then there is a colon, then double slash, and then any character class which has no white spaces, which are starting with no white spaces. If that is there, so then it will be taken as a URL. Okay, now what is this question mark? Okay, so this question mark defines that the previous s, means this s is optional. If it is present, then also it will count it as a URL. If it is not present, then also it is counted as a URL. Okay, so let me execute the cell. So when I'll execute it, you will see you are getting https. Okay, the URL, and this URL is clickable also, because as you can see the pointer, it is a clickable pointer. Okay, so this is the thing. Now if I'll change this URL, I'll remove s from it, and now it is http only, so then also it will find that. So this question mark enables the previous character optional. If the value is 1, if it is 1, means suppose if there is one s present, so then it is also well and good, and if it is no s present, then also it is well and good. But if I'll keep it 2s, so then it will not count as. Okay, so this question mark takes the previous character. If it is not present, then also it will count it. If it is present but only once, then only it will count it. If it will be twice, then it is not going to count it. Okay, and if it is not present, then also it is going to count it. So this is how you can find the extract URLs from a string. Okay, let's move to the next code, that is for replace all the spaces with underscore. So for replacing all the spaces with underscore, first of all we have a text replace spaces underscore spaces with underscores. Okay, which has 3 white spaces. Okay, now for replacing all the spaces with the underscore, there is a method for replacing inside a regular expression, that is method is sub. Okay, so in this method what we are doing, we are giving the regular expression. Now this sub takes three parameters. Okay, first it takes the regular expression, then it takes that with what value you want to replace it, and then it takes the string. Okay, so our expression will be, as you can see, backslash x. This backslash s defines all the white spaces. Okay, all these white spaces including space, tabs, new line characters, and etc. Okay, means all the white spaces. Okay, it includes all these white spaces, and we want to replace all the white spaces with underscore symbol. Okay, in our text. So let's execute the cell. So now you will see replace underscore spaces underscore with underscore underscores. This is the thing. Okay, this is how you can replace it. Now let's move to the next code, that is to extract words starting with a specific letter. Okay, means we want to extract all the words starting with a particular letter. Okay, so for that what we can do, so first of all we have text. In that text we have fruit names, names of fruits, apple, banana, cherry, apricot, blue, and avocado. Okay, now we are using the find all method. In this find all, we are specifying a regular expression, that is backslash b. Okay, now what is this backslash b? So this is backslash b, you can say it is a word boundary. It means that whatever the after this backslash b, whatever you are going to write, it should include that. Okay, it's not like that it should start with that. Means if it is, suppose if I have given backslash b word. Okay, so it's not like that it should be, the word should be in the middle, it should be like this. No, if it is short, then it is not going to count it. It should be starting with that character only, word, then it will count it. Okay, and then this backslash w means that it will match any word character. If it will be a letter, digit, or underscore, it is going to count it. Okay, so before it should be starting with a, and after it could be anything, so then it will match. Okay, so let's execute it. Now you will see all the, because we have mentioned a here, so all the alphabets starting with a will be taken. So apple, apricot, and avocado will be taken. So if I'll make it as suppose ba, so now all the values starting with ba will be taken. So suppose there is only banana with ba, so banana will be taken. Okay, let's move to the next code, that is check for a valid IP address. Okay, valid IP address. Now for a valid IP address, what we are doing here, how a valid means what is the format of an IP address. Okay, so there are digits. Okay, the digits are like in this format, so that we have mentioned here in this expression. Okay, in this pattern. So this is a regular expression which should start with this group. Okay, which should start with this group. This parenthesis means that it is a group of expression for extraction or for applying repetition. Okay, so this group. Now backslash d represents the digits. Okay, now the digits could be of one character, means of one digit, two digit, or three digit format. Okay, so it could be either 1, 2, or 3. If it is 1 also, then not also is going to give true, and if it is 2, if it is 3, then also it is going to. Okay, means this curly braces define that this digits could be of between these ranges from 1 to 3, means it could be of 1 digit also, 2 digit also, and 3 digit also. Then there should be a dot, then again there should be 3 digit, and then again there should be integers. Okay, that should be of any 3 digits, of 1 digit also, 2 digit also, and 3 digit also. And what we are doing here, we are repeating it 3 times. Okay, so this is a, we have make a group, and in this group we are specifying it that it should be this is a group, and then we are specifying it with again a curly braces which has 3. It means that it matches n or more occurrence of that preceding character or group. For example, if you can say if you'll write like this. Okay, if you'll write like this, a curly braces 2. Okay, it means what? It means it is going to match. Okay, it means it is going to match double A also. Okay, and triple A also, means a group of that or more also, it could going to match that. So that we have done here. Okay, then again we have given here that it should be with this format, ending should be also with this, either it could be of one character or three characters. Okay, so starting would be also same, in middle it could be characters, repeated characters, and then ending should be with that only. If it is that, so then it is a valid IP address. Okay, so then again for matching purpose we are using the match method. We are putting the pattern and then we are matching with the IP address. Okay, so I've given IP, and then because we have created a function validate IP, in that we are taking a parameter, so we'll give this IP address as an argument, and let's execute the cell. So we'll get true. Why we are getting true? Again we'll get true because it could be one character also, two character also, or three character also, it is true. Okay, so this is how you can check for a valid IP address. Then for finding dates in a string, suppose in a string there are date mentioned. Okay, so for that we can use the find all method. Suppose in our text the event is on 2024 9/8 and another on 2024 10/1. Okay, this dates has been already gone, so it's okay. So yeah, so how we can find it? So for that we are creating using the find all method, and then the expression would be that integers, means the character class from 0 to 9, it could be of 4, either it could be of 1, 2 or 3 or 4, then it could be of 2, means the month could be of 2 and the date could be of also 2. If this is matching in this format and between them there is a hyphen, so if they are matching this format, then if they are matching in this format, then it will extract those things. Okay, so yes, they are extracting these two dates. Okay, this is how you can find dates in a string. Then how you can remove a non-alphanumeric character. What do you mean by non-alphanumeric character? First, that it should be not an alphabet and not a numeric character also, I mean the special characters basically. So I have a text, as you can see, which has loving $python and coding with CL coding exclamation mark. Okay, so what I have to do, I have to find all the letters but which has no special characters. Okay, so for that there is a escape character, that is \w, which matches any word. Okay, which matches any word, letters, digits and underscore. Okay, but not the special character. So what we have done, we have put that only, \w. So it will include all the letters, all the digits, all the underscores, but without that special characters. So when I'll execute it, so we'll get all the letters but by removing all the special characters, means $, and the exclamation mark. Okay, then next code is to extract the hashtags from a string. Okay, so if you have a string which has multiple hashtags and you have to extract all the hashtags to put in our social media, Instagram or Twitter, so then what you can do, then you can use this find all method, and then the expression you can give is has, starting with has, and then it could be any letter, digit or anything present in the text. So when you'll execute it, you will get all the letters starting with has the rate. So has Python, has coding and has CL coding. As you can see, loving Python, loving has the rate Python, and has the rate coding with has the rate CL coding. So we have extracted all the has the rates. Okay, now the last code for today is to check if a string contains only alphabets. So we have to check for a string that if it is contain only strings. If it contains only alphabets, means if it has alphabets also, so then it will be okay, then it will be given as false. So for that we have created a function. We are taking a string as an input parameter, and then using the match method, and in the expression, if you can focus, we have given that it should start, means it should always start with smaller case a to z, uppercase a to z, and it should end with the same. Okay, means there should be no numbers. Okay, actually check if a string only contains alphabets. Yeah, so there should be only alphabets, there should be no numbers. Okay, so now let's execute it. So now it will give you true, but if I'll just put 1 2 over there, means one digit, so it will give you false. So this is the thing. This is the expression to check that if the string has only alphabets or not. Okay. So this is it. This is how the regular expression library works. This is how the methods works present in the regular expression library. So I hope that this video finds very useful for you guys. So thanks for watching the video. We'll see you in the next video.